the sad Gnocchi story was the biggest roadblock, roadblock number 3 for me. About 8 years into since I started working out, I was done. I was over it. I wanted no more. Training was okay, but I was just so sick of it. I was 12 weeks into a 13-week cut. I was going to do a photo shoot. I was actually planning on stepping on stage when I started the cut. I ended up getting sick. About six weeks into the cut, for the first time ever, I was unloading a bar while talking to a client, and there was a 7.5 pound plate on the end, and I wasn't paying attention, dropped on my foot, broke my toe. So I had a broken toe, ended up dieting so hard and was just sick and beat up. I got a sty on my eye. I felt like shit. I was in a relationship. The relationship ended. I was going to sleep at 8 o'clock at night because I was so hungry and I had no more food left in my diet to eat. And the sooner I can go to bed, because I was so tired and so hungry, the sooner I can wake up and eat more food. And that happened until the end of the cut. And at that point, I developed an unhealthy relationship with food. It was very emotional eating around food. And it wasn't until it took me a few months, even after that, to kind of get over that and be in a different and better position, which a lot of people struggle with. And that's the point C, the barrier 3 and on. That's like the rest of your life. And at this point, that's what it should be. So the gnocchi part, we were at grandma's. My sister was home from California visiting, big family get together. Long story short, I brought food because I was a week before. I wasn't able to eat the food that was there. Didn't complain, didn't care. It was my choice, didn't bother. The comments and like shit I was getting from people, not even gonna get into. But I made a decision. I made choices, and I wanted to reach that goal. It was 1 week away. Like, that's what I was doing, and that's all it was. And it was at that point I realized, because of all that stuff, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want to step on stage. I didn't want to, like, for life. I don't want to be the guy who has to do that all the time. I don't want to have to make those super strict decisions, like, in my entire life, and all of those sacrifices to step on stage at 6% body fat, to be the like elite athlete in some sport. Those guys have to make those sacrifices because that's what it takes to get to that level, to play at that level, to keep your job, to pay for your food, to live in your house, whatever it is. They need to do that. I didn't need to do that. That wasn't my life. So that's just understanding the sacrifices that you have to make. And if you're here, the chances that you have to do that to get stronger, add muscle, and to lose fat in areas you don't want it, so you look better, like in your clothes, and then when you take your shirt off and you turn heads when you walk into the room, you probably don't need that either. And it's getting to that point that is going to be the end game for you. That's the like deciding factor, and that's when you know, like, I'm good. Like, you've hit the position where you can go out to your favorite fish taco place, drink some Casamigos with a little bit of lime in it, and be good, and know how to adapt your diet to that, and know what to do the next day, and know that that doesn't mean the end, like your life just ended and you're fucked and you blew everything and then you just go off the rails and keep eating. No. That was roadblock number 3 and beyond.